Alright, greetings and welcome back to the table in the tavern. I'm your host. You are watching Skyrim, Leon Jenkins, One Gaming. I am, of course, Leon Jenkins. This stream, of course, is powered by W Energy. If you're not familiar with W Energy is an energy supplement made from coffee fruit extract. W makes energy drinks for gamers. Helps to improve focus. Alright, so yesterday I was showing some people some stuff, different areas of Skyrim. We're going to continue on the dragon, hunting for the dragon scroll. First, I think we need to go find a moth priest, all that good stuff. Continuing the quest line. So as we head out, we dress. If you're not familiar with the location, this is Foundry. It may look a little bit different than you may be used to, but has some additional mods that are into the game that help to give it a little bit better quality, I guess, version. Making it feel like a more complete whole. It's supposed to be one of the capitals. Yeah, it doesn't really seem. We don't really need in fact to around, but this is my main man. Got to bring him with me, right? We'll bring the big guy. Got two. Got the guy. And bring one. And where's that giant? I'm not sure the guy. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the skeleton with us and we'll find that giant pet that I raised by one. Thrall, armor troll's pretty cool. Let's just bring it over. Oh, there's the guy over there. Right. Sorry, buddy. Now we're up. It's not that I need help, to be honest. Violence is a little bit wasted, I think. Basically created a game set that, okay, so I beat the game several times. And I've actually platinumed the game on the 360. I do not have one of our entourage. Yes, the Legion grows. Nice. Now I've got two springs types. You know, like ash catching, you gotta catch them all. Let's see if we can use the. I'm assuming this road has left here. Flowers and stuff. And so. Head back down the road. These two should be all dead. If not, we'll kill them again. Oh, what from falling rocks, bro? Let's get the spider. Doing that. So it's just up there. Okay. Of course, we can do the Skyrim the Skyrim climb. Find ourselves another moth bird. Look at people maybe jump on. Chat. Two cans of sand, just follow the road. So that's what we're going to do. Just kidding. I forget. Yes. Turn the volume. Monitoring the way I don't. Echo. Skyrim 5. Now, if we do the quest line in Whiterun, I believe it is, there's a tree in the center of the city, and you can actually do a quest line that gets you a draw knife that way to help, try to save that tree. Bringing it back to life. So I'm glad that they did something else with all of that. We'll just have ourselves a little. So, pressures that needed to be on. Not much. A little earlier than I normally have. Got a game this evening. Still have some prep work to get done with that. I'd like to do just to continue. Of course, everything this evening is. We weren't able to play last week. As scheduled.
Get myself a place on the mainland.
Now, I'm assuming the Dawnguard are going to be.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. There's the problem.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Yeah. Look a little bit like kid from
Kill for a decent bottle of mead. Not fair, but they always take for good stuff.
Really all I have to do is wander around and gather these moths, and they will give me what Stephen King refers to as the shiny.
Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls. Nervous?
This call. Go back up.
Not fair, but they all
Go here. Okay, so we got a blood.
Are you
finally
okay?
read all
I
those
almost thought I lost you
scrolls.
there. You went as white as the snow.
Oh, I must have.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. After everything we've been through, it'd damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
So, got all the scrolls we need. Find this Ariel's book.
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
Okay. Get rid of the top.
Where'd you come from?
You're done. Go. We're taking easy with these guys. Otherwise, it's over. Those two. Now, oh,
Is that your best? I cannot rest you.
hold still so I can throw it. Whoa. Chill out, bro.
That'll teach you.
Okay. Aren't you lucky? So I actually don't have a member of the Dawnguard as a... I may just hold out. Well, I have a troll. Okay. Pardon. We're essentially done here. So I guess that's what- that's what- Hidden, scruffy. Yes. Hey, let's, before we go, got so much weight on us. Yeah, we're about to go collect a bunch of stuff and whatnot that I need to upload. So let's take a brief moment just to build some stuff up all up here. I gotta get a little junk drawer somewhere. There it is. We'll just start throwing stuff in here. I think I need that. Don't think I need that. No, I don't think I need that anymore. Stuff. With all that. This particular, of all the different mods I have, this is probably one of my favorites. Is Pawn Sack Damage. I have to look at my notes to see what the creator is, but it is in the description below. Okay, so I need some ingredients. Let me see. So, in order to create the ink wells, I need thistle and lavender. Charcoal and dwarven oil. Okay. Lavender and thistle. 22 lavender. 6 of the thistle. Okay. Guess we're waiting on some people to hop in. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of crafting. Make a little bit of stuff. We need to make this first. Go. That's what it said. Let's go ahead and add a look-see. Okay. So we'll harvest added. Okay. So in reality, all the six. Okay. So we're going to be able to get somewhere. Yes. So we need souls. Assuming this is going to be dealing with harvest. Target dies. Okay, so we'll be trapped in the. Okay. 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 Got it. And now I need to start finding souls to Gamora. Lucky for the Dawnguard, they are going to be pushed. Well, no, I don't think so, because we're going to be having to. Either way, any humanoids, they're going to go into the room. Oh, wait, I've got one here. Yes. Yes, I do. Increase our power bit by bit. So let's drop some stuff in here. Can't imagine any reason why I would do anything other than this stuff. I do believe I just stuck something in the chest. Yes. Nope. Need to do that. Although I'm curious, man. Got 12 inside still. Okay. So our weight looks pretty good. At least good enough for us to go ahead and do some collecting. I made an adjustment to the way that I streaming. And let me get a little more chatter on the comment section, which is a blessing. So now I can actually read it without having to look at my phone. I've got to pull up my laptop. Okay. So this cave is I've never seen Skyrim before. Surprising, but it is a thing. This is a very unique part. As you end up finding some new creatures that won't be nowhere else in the world. And I'm curious with the mods that I have, bringing back a lot of the things that they've cut out of the game. Have anything that condition? I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Somebody. Are you crazy? Do you even know who I am? Well, you just volunteered yourself to be the very first soul to be harvested. Congratulations. And we're just gonna resist. No problem. Damn. Get that. So let's see what that does. And thank you for your contribution. I'll put your soul. Cool. Okay, so I can tell him, go hit that. Jump. Well, that's what there's a camp up there. Could just, you know. As well. Here, force one. I just want to take yourself by magic. Yes, there is someone here.
Where'd you come
It's a salesman. I'm sudden death. Oh. Anyone else want to join the party? The body to good. Pass out like a satchel. Feel free to bring your presence. Something like that. Well, you can learn or something. Bring me more souls.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
So I kind of misunderstood the whole harvesting of black souls. I was like, well, let me just go ahead in preparation. Go ahead and a little bunch of black soldiers, like just, you know, cycle this a lot. Not so that's okay. spider deal. I can breathe underwater, so it's just like that.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Who's there? You knew I heard something.
Missed by Skyrim. I'll back by PS5 control decided to start going freeze. Plus, bedridden. Oh, that sucks. For a while due to pressure. Well, I'm sorry to hear your misfortune, and definitely sorry to hear about your controller crap. I'm actually using a computer, but I prefer a controller. So I went down and actually bought a, forgive me, a Xbox controller, which I like the Xbox controller, Xbox One. And so that's what I'm actually using to play.
Where'd you come from?
But you're welcome to hang out, and we're doing the Dawnguard. We're, I'd say, most of the way through it. We still have to obtain the bow, and we're on our way to do that now. And since in the Skyrim, you remember, though, it's extremely modded, including the 25th anniversary Skyrim edition with all the different, all the. If you're not familiar, it has a whole bunch of different custom creations that have been added to the game from different creators. You guys took all that stuff and put it in the game, which is cool. But then I actually went through and modded
These
the
people.
game from there as well,
Why would anyone want to set up here?
adding in some of the original material. So it's reloaded from the original, from what it was advertised from before it was originally released. Skyrim was big, had way more stuff going on, and then they dwarfed it. Because you remember how difficult Skyrim was in the beginning. Well, they dwarfed it because of that. Okay, they made it easier for all of our little consoles to run it. And so, dude named Orthodog, or Unorthodog, he slowly but surely found all that material, added it back to this mod, and I've gone through and added all those different things back to the game. So it's kind of cool. Also adding in some additional things that make some of the holds. If you go back to the very beginning of the stream, you'll find me in Valkyrie. Valkyrie is things are going very well. Thank you for asking. I love the Dawnguard storyline, but some parts mess up my nerves. Yeah, they're. Speaking of which, that's cool. Okay. There is like some people have like a petrifying perspective. I find it really funny that there's actually a mod for that, where it turns the spiders into teddy bears. I always thought that was fun, and I kind of want to add that mod so I can add teddy bears instead of fighting. That'd be kind of fun. Sister, I know that you come to light. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think to live so close to such creatures. I should have headed back to the camp. Place the torches down. I was wondering where the torches. Forgot all about this. First, these people actually decided to try to live with creatures. And yeah. Very tricksy. I always wondered. We're gonna mess around with it. Why not? We have nothing better to do. But can I? Aha! Success. It's a cool spell, but at the same time, it's mostly useless. So,
I don't like the look of this.
whoa! Over before they knew it. You're terrified of spiders. All in Skyrim. I got used to it for a while. So tell me, what is it that messes with your nerves on? Looks like Michael Jackson. What is it that about Skyrim that racks your nerves? Dawnguard was lost the vampires. Do tell. I'm gonna swallow your soul.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. Absolutely. You could turn around and travel back from wherever you started empty-handed, or you could assist me. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
I'm trying not to mess up the order of speech choices. Oh.
They swept into the chantry
Right.
without warning and began
I've
killing
never
everyone
really
without pause.
worried about any of that, to be honest. But yeah, I do know there is a way to
Chantry
do
was a
that.
place of peaceful worship. I
I
led
think
a
I
small
have
group
cured
of
the
paladins,
vampires at one
but
time
we were no
before.
match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers.
But I am a
They
vampire.
slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
So make no mistake, my character is not a hero. Okay.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
Yeah, it's just about do the thing. That's it.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip
Well,
a ceremonial
Kyle,
ewer
you're
in the
welcome
basin
to
of the way
hang out.
shrine center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So,
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense.
out of curiosity, you're not
so we
Kyle
can
you
hear
should
your
work
brother
with.
claim Auriel's realm.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the chantry. Caves? Oh no. The chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. May Auriel keep you free from harm. Questions? I expected as much. Questions? I expected as much. Questions? I expected
Reason why I
as
asked
much.
Kyle I used to work with, because that Kyle is my very first
Questions?
ever
I
subscriber.
expected as much.
If he was, I just wanted to
Questions?
do
I
it again.
expected as much.
Subscription, if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so.
Questions? I expected as much.
Okay, so I think I don't really have any questions for this dude. The water, do the stuff, go from place to place.
Questions? I expected as much.
So,
Questions? I expected as much. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wish to become enlightened.
that's cool. On your anniversary edition, I have a cool house that I like, that has spots where the Dragonborn can lay his displays for Dawnguard items. That's awesome.
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Y'ffre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the
That's pretty cool
process
there.
here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. May Auriel watch over you.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Yeah, that is. So, I'm kind of like Ash Ketchum this game. necromancer, essentially making my way towards becoming a lich. Most of my way there, vampire.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Hey, buddy. I want to join my legion of undead. Oh, buddy. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Just come with me, buddy. Yeah.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Go get it. Yeah. Shadow Master. One. Leave that guy. I think you're humanoid enough. You typically act like
Who's
less
there?
for soldiers. So. Even though you're technically a humanoid. I think for your case. Hi. Surprise for me too, didn't you? But it didn't stop me. Did it?
Who's there? I knew it. Who's there?
Someone.
I was sure I heard something.
Okay. Nice. So I'm not using any of that. Yeah, use it. We should have done this the other day, whatever someone asked, but I have to go to. Didn't mean to go all the way out. meant to ask me early in the week. I'm going to load this, but I was in the middle of doing stuff and whatever. I kind of regret not pulling that up, but here we go. So, curious about the load list. Here we go. Okay, so yet to do anything with that, but there is a few different custom houses. I believe this one ends up outside of Riverwood, which is essentially a duplicate of the blacksmith's house. Wouldn't suggest these. Yeah, I don't need those. We're going to go and delete that. They ended up turning all the girl NPC's hair like purple or pink or whatever. But got a bunch of restored material throughout all the different major holds for Hybern. It'll appear above a dragon bridge. But all the different holds that have different restored content. Basically, I just found a whole bunch of the restored content, added it back to the game. And then I added a few different things. So recut the anniversary, added fast leveling so I could go and get myself ready for what I was doing. I essentially remade a character that I played the game through with, only then gave her a little bit of steroids as an extended perk scale. But basically, as you get to the end of the game, you find that everything's done. You have nothing to do, and you're the most powerful creature, being, entity in the world, with nothing to do, except for little mundane side quests. So instead, start back with that level, square one, but making myself very powerful. Okay. Way beyond, I mean, look at the level. I mean, almost 200 levels, which is not as high as the other character that I had playing. But League of Assassins armor, different gear that you can obtain or create for all the mages stuff and whatever. I'll eventually start playing with that. This I think this had an issue, but people started coming in without clothes on and stuff, so I ended up disabling that mod. I can make the Thalmor robes and stuff. But practical necromancy. Okay. So this gives me the ability to summon the Grimoire. Allows me to do kinds of different stuff with that. Bonsai Cottage. That's probably, if you're interested in creating some or getting some houses in Skyrim, this is what I would definitely suggest. The Collector's House, they end up in the same place just outside of Whiterun. Don't worry, they're not a shared area. They're just right next door to each other. So almost like a little plaza that I've got between these two, which is pretty cool. But yeah. And but yeah, good luck with the werewolves. there's a bad guy over there, and no one's trying to kill him. Alright, so what the question? Survive.
Knew I heard something.
Done and done.
That sounds like it's like
Who's there?
you should go find out. Need a name.
Get back here!
Go. Chill, bro. Could have been friends. Oh. You gotta go and stab me in the back.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, I was just gonna do that. I forgot I could see about adding another one. Sorry. You're fine. Get off. Don't set off the trap.
Chains of traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, I'll know where to keep it there.
Hi.
Man off, I suppose.
I want you. Yes. Add it to the legend. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
By the blood.
Yes. Right, I only need one thing. I guess I can help you. Just great. Yeah, the one was going right for me. So. Hey, back. Go on, Gerard.
Who's there? That's another way shrine there. Here we go.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Oh, let's go. And here we are.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of different areas of this particular map right here. There is some giants here, but there are different types of giants. I intend to collect them all. Pokemon? Hi. Get him, buddy. Shot. Pass that on. So you say you have a an actual necromancer in house. That's pretty cool. Is that through a mod or a DLC or something like that?
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
Hi. from a friend. He's kind of. Enjoying my legion. Yes. That was like my favorite, my whole reason for wanting to come down here was to get him. Now we got a. So, Necromancer, right? Necromancers. Legions of undead, correct? So, show you a little bit of. Summoned down. So with this, anything that I've brought back has reanimated and joined my legion. I can then recall and raise them. They permanently become part of my legion. So I relinquish them, but not probably. They'll always be part of me. But I've been growing. Like I said, like Pokemon. Catch them all. So I got a little giant collection. Collection of giants. And so now I get to have this one. Alright. So. Wingo's not really a giant. But that is most definitely. That ball is a giant. Yes. The giant skull. One, two, 5. Cool. Still there's 2 more. Among this heap of bodies is, of course, the one and only Ebony Warrior. So let's go giant-ish. Alright. We got our giant squad. Oh, yeah. Alright, so. Yes, my minion. A lot of people don't really care for the idea of, why would I need a companion? Because I'm not. This is not a make me. I essentially made Lady Bell. My D&D stuff. She is my PvP. Has been many campaigns. No one has really been able to stop her. Fulfilling her own ambitions. In fact, in most cases, joining her entourage religion one way or another. He's very good.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yeah.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum. May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
I think I need to go back. Okay. Someone come. Thank you. Let's see. Just talk to them about it. Try to Skyrim up this. What is up, my dude?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
There's one more I need to do in here. You're just chugging along, aren't you? Now we're going the other way. Thank you believe there's a dragon down here. Sunset.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate.
Awesome.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Oh, yeah.
Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
I still remember when I first mentioned getting this game probably 3 years ago.
May Ariel's
Anyway,
warmth imbue your body with strength.
Told me save often. Still stands today. Yeah, you gotta save.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
One of these go grab something here done. So now, good thing is, because we narrowed it down to just one thing, we should be able to use
May
three points to
Ariel's
fight.
warmth imbue your body with strength.
Yes.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body. May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path. May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Oh, hello. I don't know. Show you something. I don't think I can do it. It's pretty cool. That's probably some of the additional material I have back here. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Serena doesn't like it. I think it's cool. You know, making me look bad. Alright, let's get out of here. That thing does pack a punch. Look at that. You ready to die for your cause?
Where'd you come from?
I just use lightning bolt.
Done and done.
That was scrappy. So I've got a soul to spend. Spells magic effects on myself. Command. Sounds like more souls. Black souls. Look, giant explosion. Let's go check it out. I wonder what it was. Oh, it was a giant explosion.
Something's not right. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
I'm glad you surprised me. So I'm thinking after I get done doing the Dawnguard quest items. What I will be with the Imperials. And I may have some people, that's fine. But my entire goal is I want to get another thrall that can shout. And I know a particular thrall or a particular jarl that happened to shout someone to death.
Stay on your guard.
So yeah, that's why I'm going to go Imperial. But I'm not really going to fight. I'm just going to let my minion do it.
We're the vampire!
Who's there?
More people for you to kill, of course.
Fus, Rota!
Thanks. Hi. Going behind me up there. Oh, you want take the time to remind everyone that yeah,
I'm no fan of the sun.
add to that any they suggest your favorite privilege. I have the Callium 3, my favorite taste almost like a it's great, delicious. I also like adding it to some apple. Had a friend of mine that recently picked up a bit of the rainbow sugar. New flavors that they offer. I'm excited to see what he thinks about that. I think he did say it tasted like the push pops. So the old sherbet push pops when we were younger. Just doesn't taste exactly like. But you can head over to w.gg using a link in the description below and put an order of your own favorite flavor. Using the code also listed in the link, the promo code Jenkins10, you can earn yourself 10% off your order at checkout. It's a hard knock.
Where'd you come from?
Yo. Hey, just the guy I was thinking. Oh, look at that.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Oh, sure. Yes, thank you. Wow.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that. It looks like something antique. Never saw anything like this back on the island.
So this is like one of those parts with like a lot of minion, which is great.
This is a statue of Ari, but it's using the oversight of his power. This temple must be ancient.
So there's given the option of one. I can do it myself. Which sounds, I don't know, tiresome. We'll just let the minions do it, right? There. Not that much to I got a 4. So yeah, we're gonna do this with some.
This wall is frozen in the ice. I wonder how long it will be like this. And I thought the soul here was creepy.
So yeah, but I have to increase some here, some of those areas a little bit. this and bring all my undead here. Okay.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there?
So I gotta see. It'll tell someone, you know, stop doing that. This and that. Yeah, I saved it beforehand, so let's go. Let's just go ahead.
An impressive display of an awakened effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! Falling down the ceiling.
Finish them! Gone on long enough.
And then you're weak.
Centuries of preparation.
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
I'm winning. I better wait for this boat to, otherwise it'll just.
Enough, Earther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final
I
ingredient.
hear that.
The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
Yeah. Spider in your way. So, let's see if I can.
Where'd you...
what happens next. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Together. Really don't like that guy, do you? Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Do you need something? I figured it would be more of an issue for you. No, it's probably not. I mean, what do you think my father will do when we bring him the bow? Of course he will. But at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore. You'll have shown yourself to be strong, which means you can't be allowed to just stick around. And I'll be unnecessary once he has it. Not until we have the bow, but you're right. This won't be easy, but we can handle it.
Hey, guess what?
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead. The betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
So before it was the Nightingale bow. It's powerful. This is essentially big.
If there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. Well, before we spoke to my mother in the Soul Cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him. I keep thinking that there's got to be another way, but he'll turn on us both the moment he gets the chance. No, he has to die. We have no choice. Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
It's good to speak to you again. If there's assistance I can provide, just ask. It's the least I can do. I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point. The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today. Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race. While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind. There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves, nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand. For the time being, I will remain here on the Overlook and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course. The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire. That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case. I'm afraid I'll need elven arrows if you want me to produce the sun-hallowed arrows. And it seems you're all out of them at the moment.
Nice.
Farewell.
Alright, let's make like a tree of fuck rocks. That's not right. I don't know where to go. Let's see if we can use fast travel. In this cave is it dead? Time to say something. Saying that earlier. Hell, well, you're making the whole thing. Well, it's not going to do Boney any good. Potato get out here. Ah, that's that thing. That's up in your butt. Oh, dear.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Yeah. Out of the way. Back. take a second. You're the last one. All right, let's try this again. Waterfall that I took down here. There's a little bit there to get up now. So before we actually go fight Arkin, I literally have no skill with a bow. So we're gonna go see a little friend. Help us with that. I've probably fired a bow a handful of times this entire game, so not this dude right here.
Riverwood's agreeable. What was that? All right then.
Yep. Calm us down.
Hey, don't do that.
Yep.
Maybe you've already met Looks like you've already got someone with you.
What now?
Yep.
Do you need something?
Who's there?
Oh, what is it? All right, let's see what you have. I disagree.
That's why I wanted to go fight him without them. Yeah, the good news is all I have to do is hit him with the air. But yeah, there is the trick.
I knew I heard something.
I'm not dead. Say something. Oh, I didn't know that. You know, it just happens. I need to harvest some souls, so you came in at a great time. If you don't mind, I'd just like for you to go ahead and get yourself into the book. Yes, in the book.
Where'd you can't win this? Oh.
So I know it looks like I did a soul trap, but actually what I'm doing was taking your soul, that means I can continue doing things like this. Of course, I need to read them. All your spells are crafted. And now I should be able to like conquer certain death. But I'm not really sure. Yeah. Later on. In fact, I'm willing to bet. That's ridiculous, a vampire. I spied you are.
Do you need anything, Baron? What? Can I assist you?
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty. A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind. Oh, come now. Spare me your notions of kinship. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine. Finally, a trace of honesty in our little conversation. How does it feel to hold the fate of the vampire in your grasp? Exhilarating, isn't it? Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I will not the skies!
Yeah, that's right. Oh.
That'll teach you.
Your own father.
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here, for as long as they'll let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear. It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow. Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of elven quality, I guess. Oh, all right then. All right, let's see what you have.
My congratulations on defeating Harkon. Clearly, you are the superior vampire. You are the new master. We bow to your power. A power which, I note, includes Oriel's bow. The castle, of course, is yours. We shall follow you, and help spread your influence across Skyrim.
Exactly.
A cadre of lesser beasts has become a nuisance, taking too bold an approach to their feeding. The herd is becoming distressed, which makes it more difficult for us to slip in and out undetected. It is time to cull the weak. Lord Harkon defeated. I never imagined I'd see... My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
He was out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father. But I suppose my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now.
Well, Harkins defeated. Yay. Another anticlimactic. Power level a little bit high, but that's okay. I can do it over and over and over again, though. A lot of all the boss things I made sure to make some saves for us. Go back to.
Can I assist you?
But,
No, I don't need anything right now.
that's essentially the end of the Dawnguard quest line. There's more story to be done. Some quests are still what you do about my my time frame where I like to get off. Been on for about 3 hours. I normally don't like to get my eyes that time. I may end up getting back on later. I'm not really sure yet. I do know that we plan on playing some D&D later on this evening. Still trying to gather all the crew for that, but I haven't heard back from anyone just yet. If we don't play, I'll be back on this. I can guarantee you that. But either we'll be playing some D&D tonight on the table in the tavern, or I'll be doing some Skyrim. I'm not really sure just yet. This time will tell. But thank you for joining me. And once again, the stream is powered by W. Link down below. It's one of my sponsors. Use the promo code Jenkins10 at checkout, earn yourself 10% off. All that good stuff. Be kind to each other, of course. We're all in this world together. And if you enjoyed watching the stream, go ahead and give it a like. And if you enjoyed watching the content, of course, and want us to do more of it, make sure you subscribe. Hit that little notification bell. Thank you again. And until next time, good night.